First off, I am in a different background. I'm currently at my granddad's with my sister. Yesterday we went into London and the two places that I really wanted to go were food related, of course. The first place was the May Deli, which is Deliciously Ella's Deli. She has two in London and I finally went. It was so good. And then I also wanted to go to Planet Organic, which is like a health food shop. I think they also sell like beauty stuff as well. But I just went crazy on the snacks. In Glasgow, we've only really got Holland and Barrett, as far as I'm aware. In fact, there is a Whole Foods, but it's in like quite an awkward place for me to get to easily. A lot of the things that I get in Sauce Box that I really like, I can't really ever get again, other than if I order them online, and I just never really order snacks online. So I went into Planet Organic as well, and I went a little bit crazy. I literally wasn't even taking into consideration the price. I was just picking things up and putting them in my basket. And I actually did better than I thought. But anyway, enough rambling. Let's get into the snacks that I bought. First off, I'm going to show you what I bought in the May Deli. Obviously I bought my lunch, which I ate. But I also picked up her new energy balls, the two new flavours. Right now I don't think I can actually get them unless I order them online. Like these new flavours aren't in Starbucks or anything yet. So I was like, I've got to pick one of each up because I love her energy balls. This one is actually a protein ball and it's almond and blueberry flavour. And then the other one is just a normal energy ball. And this is coconut and oats. I love coconut, so I was so excited she brought out coconut one. On to what I bought in Planet Organic. I bought a lot. I'd actually written a list of things that I wanted to buy. For the most part, I kind of stuck with what I wanted to buy. Something that I didn't plan on getting were these. These ones are lentil chips. They're by the brand Eat Real, who I have tried some of their crisps before. I can't actually remember which ones they were. But anyway, these ones are tomato and basil flavour. And then I also got a packet of quinoa chips. This one is sour cream and chive. They're just slightly better for you than normal crisps. Another crisp related thing I bought were these Emily's Veg Crisps. And these ones are the crunchy French beans, sugar snap peas and black edamame. I've had these before and I love them. They're not like the cheapest. These little packet like this, it was over £1. So it's not something that I buy on the daily. I also picked up a packet of these Crunchy Coconut Bites by Ape. I love Ape. I love their coconut curls. I have not tried any of their bites yet. They're basically kind of like clusters of coconut. And they've got these ones, which are the natural ones, and they also do ones with chia seeds and one with sesame seeds, but I just bought these natural ones. I picked up a drink, and this is the new cold brew cafe latte by Love Raw. I've had a few things by Love Raw before, a couple of their bars, but I've never tried their drinks. They're just new out as well. They've got 3 different flavours, and I chose the cafe latte. It is refined sugar free as well, which is always good. I feel like a lot of these cold coffee, like iced coffee drinks that you can buy always have sugar added. All that's in it is it's filtered water, Arabica, I don't know, Arabica, cold brew coffee, date nectar, almonds and sea salt. Another thing that I knew for a fact that I wanted to buy were these. Oh my god, I love these so much. These are the Raw Millionaire Bites by Livia's Kitchen, and they are the salted date caramel ones. There was a packet of these in Sauce Box a few months ago, and I was like, this is heaven. I've tasted heaven. They are a simple oat base covered with a gooey date filling topped with a thin layer of delicious raw organic dark chocolate. And instead of buying a little packet, I bought a tub of them. Other things that I've tried that I bought were these. This was something that I wasn't planning on buying. These are the Ombar cocoa milk buttons. I wasn't going to buy any chocolate. Like, they had a whole section of raw chocolate bars and I was like, oh my god, this is heaven. But I've still got a fairly decent stash of raw chocolate back home. So I was like, as tempting as it is to buy like 5 bars of raw chocolate, I'm not going to. But I saw these and I was like, I really, really like these. These were in the first ever sauce box. I just remember these were like so delicious. I also picked up a Squirrel Sisters bar cacao brownie. In theory, I don't really need to buy this because you can now buy these in Boots and they're also part of the meal deal, although it's only specific Boots. There's Boots in Glasgow that do have them. Although, of course, it had to be the Boots that I actually don't go to as much. Like, I usually go to the other Boots more because that's usually closer. But, anyway, I've tried all of Squirrel Sisters raw energy bars, and this one is by far the best flavour. Cacao brownie, tastes like a brownie. It's just kind of your basic raw bar, you know, and then cashews, dates, currants, organic cacao powder, organic cacao nibs, and organic cacao butter. And then the last thing that I got that I had tried before was this bar here. This is by the Pretty Smart Food Co., one of their Racha bars, which is a organic matcha bar, and this is the cacao and goji flavour. They did have another flavour, I think it was like almond and something, which I probably would have really liked because I love almonds, but this was the bar that was featured in Sauce Box a while back. I love raw bars in general, especially if there is cacao involved, but for some reason this was like 10 times better than any other raw bar that I'd ever eaten. I don't know why. I don't know if it was the matcha that made it taste all the more amazing, but it was crazy. I don't know why I loved it so much. I've got 3 more things to show you, none of which I've tried before. 2 are brands that I have heard of and have tried other variations of the product. So the first are these more raw things, of course, by Raw Health, and these are the Organic Bliss Chocada Truffles. And I have tried the lemon ones of these. I think it's like lemon and chia seeds, which even though I'm not big on lemon flavoured things, I actually really liked those. And I very almost bought the lemon ones, but I was like, nah, I think I would probably actually prefer these because of course it's chocolate. And these are organic raw truffle balls bursting with rich cacao flavours and juicy dates. So I am like so excited to try these. And then I also picked up this coconut flapjack by the Living Food Kitchen. Now, if you saw my first ever coffee and cake video, it was one of these flapjacks that I was eating. I love flapjacks, and if they can be slightly better for you, that's all the better. Then the last thing that I bought is a brand that I've never heard of before, and I actually think these are new. It's by the brand Cookie Cat, and this is the Vanilla Choc Chip Cashew and Oat Cookie. Like, oh my god, I get so excited when I see healthier variations of different foods. Gluten-free oat flakes, cashews, coconut blossom nectar, desiccated coconut, chocolate chips, coconut oil, coconut chips, bourbon, vanilla, and salt. Like, oh my god. They had a few other flavours as well, but I thought this one looked the nicest. And yeah, that was everything that I bought. Yes, probably a tad bit excessive, but you know, we don't have a Planet Organic up in Glasgow, and I can't really get to Whole Foods that easily. So, you know, I was taking advantage of it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh my god, this is really difficult.